information, background checks, all the type of things that you're looking at, or is it the exact same way you did it in '96?
Well, there has been some changes, but not a whole lot. We still don't belong to either national or Plessner. We still have our area scouts responsible for every player that's been drafted in their area. So a lot of that has not changed. There's a lot more information, but I think there's a lot more misinformation. And our scouts are responsible for getting as good information as they can for us and bringing it back to this group here so that we can make decisions. We would much prefer our scouts talking to strength coaches, secretaries at the school, and people like that than living off the internet.
Does everyone do that? The same, I mean, are there a lot of different philosophies in other organizations, really familiar with yours, but knowing other people in the league, do people do it a lot differently in different places?
I really don't know what other people do. You know, there have been people that have left here and went to other organizations, but all I try to do is to get this group to be as good as we can be every year. And what New England does, what Cleveland does, what Cincinnati does, I can't put a whole lot of stock into that.
Joe, in terms of sizable receivers, also can run well, what do you think of some of these guys like the Stephen Hills and some of these guys like that that are maybe they're late first, maybe they're second, maybe later?
Yeah, you know, a guy like Hill, he obviously showed up at the combine. Everyone watched it. He's an explosive guy, plays in that triple option offense, and really jumps off the field, off the film in terms of vertical speed. He's raw, like a lot of guys are who've come out of that offense. Demarius Thomas, you know, the route polish isn't quite there, but his athletic traits are really outstanding and exceptional, rare for the position. So it would be the process of him picking up an offense, an NFL-style offense, learning how to read defenses. He doesn't have to do a lot of that in there. He has to block or run vertical or, you know, a limited route tree. Sanu comes more from a pro-style offense. Certainly has the size, not quite as explosive as a Stephen Hill, but he's a guy who can catch the ball really well, understands how to use his body and get open, work underneath. They're both talented guys, a little bit different types of players.
What about Randall?
Randall, he's more pro-style. Now they run a lot of that zone read, and depending on the quarterback, but he's explosive as well. And didn't run as great at the combine. He went to his pro day, cleaned up there. Changed his running form. You could see the difference. He was tight at the combine, kind of bound up, and you watched him run. He looked more relaxed, and he's an explosive guy who's been a playmaker there for LSU for them.
Ozzie, at the State of the Ravens address, it seemed, and I can't remember the exact quote, it seemed that Steve was strongly implying that there's more of an emphasis to get players that can really produce right away. Is that accurate?